Reports started to circulate online this week that Microsoft, desperate for more exclusives for its Xbox One console, is thinking about buying big publishers and studios. That's big publishers and studios like Valve, PUBG Corp and EA. Just the whole of EA. This story came from Polygon, who got it from a reliable source close to Microsoft. And one analyst even speculated this week that he's expecting Microsoft to announce something very shortly.
So is this true? Is Microsoft really looking at acquiring a publisher as huge as EA? I mean, it would be one hell of a power play, and it makes sense. Xbox really needs some powerful exclusives. And EA is a great choice if you want to send your video games business into overdrive, but is it the best choice?
Polygon reports this week that according to their sources and whispers from people close to Microsoft, that Bill Gates wants to buy EA, Valve and PUBG Corp. If any one of those were to turn out to be true, it would be a huge move for the green team and would shake up the gaming landscape big style. EA would get Microsoft vast swathes of exclusive games every year. PUBG Corp would get them one of the biggest, most played games ever committed to code, and Valve would get them Half-Life 3 on the Xbox One if they wanted that to happen. But question marks hang high over the likes of, say, an EA deal, like how Disney would feel, for instance, about having all of its cash cow Star Wars games on just the one platform in future. There's also the fact that EA would lose tons of money on lost PS4 sales, which is where most of its games are currently sold. And anyway, the games industry is a big, tasty, aromatic buffet of acquisition opportunities for any hungry corporation. What other companies could Microsoft pick up in its quest to improve its Xbox One lineup? Ubisoft.
What Microsoft really needs is lots of games, fast, and EA could certainly give them that, but so could Ubisoft. The French publishing giant has a huge quantity of games under its belt. Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, the Tom Clancy stuff, Watch Dogs, For Honor, each with its own ridiculous range of pre-order bonuses. It's just no good releasing a game without some extra chat these days, and no company has embraced this more aggressively and consistently than Ubisoft. Almost every one of its big AAA games comes attached to a spreadsheet of various buying options. You get Standard Edition, Deluxe Standard Edition, Advanced Standard Edition, Standard Deluxe Edition, Standard Edition, Deluxe Edition, Advanced Stingray Torpedo Edition. Listen, what I'm saying is every game needs a fucking statue as far as Ubisoft is concerned. But they have got a lot of games, so it's definitely worth a shout.
Take-Two. Microsoft buying up EA might be an interesting option because EA's image isn't exactly the best at the moment. A big corporate acquisition might be just what it needs to shake things up. But one company that, despite absolutely upsetting some of its customers, seems to be generally free of stigma is Take-Two. Microsoft should buy Take-Two. Listen to the games, the IPs, the video game royalty that this company has in its arsenal. BioShock, Borderlands, Civilization, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, all of the 2K sports games, XCOM, Max Payne, Mafia. What a collection of video game greats Microsoft would have their hands on there, and you wouldn't even have to buy EA to do it. Paradox Interactive.
One thing that Sony has over Xbox, aside from, all the exclusives, is something of a niche. If you like Japanese games, if you like stylized melee, I can't say melee. I can't say melee. I'm gonna say melee.
You do what makes, yeah, you do what.
You do you, bro.
That's how you feel.
You do you, boo. It felt like you were always going to say that.
I have never said the word boo.
You were about to. If you like Japanese games, if you like stylized melee combat games, JRPGs, that sort of thing, then you need a PS4. Xbox commands no such niche at the moment, although you could make an argument for the Forza series being the only car racing game you'll ever need. Well, in order to build themselves a proper niche, why not buy Swedish video game publisher Paradox Interactive? Paradox Interactive is flat out the home of mouse and keyboard grand strategy gaming. Known derogatively in some quarters as spreadsheet management games or books but more boring, these PC gaming favourites have one of the strongest, largest audiences of any gaming niche out there. From Crusader Kings 2 to Hearts of Iron, from City Skylines to Stellaris. This company makes and publishes games about managing things, and some people love managing things. What a bold move it would be from Microsoft to force all those people to play these games on an Xbox One with an Xbox controller.
Now that might seem like a horrible idea. Almost as if it's a joke or something. But no, I think it actually would be a fantastic idea to put all of these hardcore mouse and keyboard PC gaming grand strategy series games, you know, games like Crusader Kings 2, Stellaris, that kind of thing, games with lots of clicking, put it on an Xbox.
Think of the menu wheels you could have. It would be awesome.
It would be I love a good menu wheel.
Yeah.
I absolutely love a good menu wheel. And it would be a great niche. You'd have to get an Xbox if you want to play Crusader Kings 3 or something. What a world that would be. Wow. Jason Schreier. Jason Schreier is the world's most respected games journalist. His words are some of the most accurate words I have ever read. Plying his trade at Kotaku, Schreier is consistently breaking news and dictating the conversation around video games with his reports sourced from his expansive contact book and anonymous sources. They don't call him respected games journalist Jason Schreier for nothing. Now, seriously though, he is fucking good. Well, Schreier is one acquisition that Microsoft should definitely take a look at. I know he's a human being and not a company, but the guy can dig up dirt like any given woodland animal, and he knows everyone. Schreier would be the perfect man to convince the world that Sony's exclusive lineup will dry up next year. They're running out of ideas, you guys. He could tell the world that anonymous Microsoft insiders have risked their lives speaking to him, respected games journalist Jason Schreier, to tell him that there's currently 19 Xbox exclusives in development, and we'd all be powerless to question him. What a powerful asset Jason Schreier would be to the Microsoft corporate machine. Sony
Interactive Entertainment as a publisher is actually bigger than Microsoft when ranked in terms of revenue. But Bill Gates, yeah? He's literally the second richest man in the world. What are you going to do about that, Sony? Just buy Sony, innit? What better way to destroy your competition than to purchase your competition? I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
It's like the great philosopher Snoop Dogg once said, "The f*** are you doing, Bill Gates? Buy Sony. You got the cash. You got the cash, man."
Did Snoop Dogg say to buy Sony?
No, but he did say, "The f*** are you doing, Bill Gates?" He did say the
I
first.
thought you just add into his quote. All right.
We know that Bill Gates has nothing to do with Microsoft.
But if you've got any better ideas, of course, you haven't, but leave your stupid ideas in the comments, because you're not going to beat Jason Schreier.
You're not topping Paradox. You're not topping Jason Schreier. But Microsoft, who could they buy? Oh, and talking of comments, let's take a look at what you've left on our videos this week.
First up on our gaming news roundup last week, Horskins comments, "The dude on the right should stand on a box so you can both be centered in the frame. Tom Cruise does it, just don't become a Scientologist though." I mean, that's some solid advice there, all around. I mean, stand on a box if you want to be taller, don't become a Scientologist.
First of all, don't be a Scientologist. Then if you need to, you stand on a box.
I'm f***ing 6 foot, you know. I'm 6 foot tall, guys. F***ing 6 foot. Anyway,
I don't know what you saw. I'm 5'8". And commenting on our Rainbow Six Siege video, Emerson Abreu says, "Mike's hair is out of control now. Burn it before it lays eggs."
What happened? Did you forget to do your hair? Did you lose your gel or something? Or?
I just wake up late. I'm not good in the morning. It's just like not a priority for me doing my hair.
There was a lot of comments about your hair on that video, dude. A lot of comments.
Well, just f***ing, it might happen again. You know what I mean? I have the power to make it happen.
Next up on our epic fail video, Tube Punk Sheep says, "Paragon is Paragon." Me looks at unsubscribe button. I mean, if you don't like the puns, you're in the wrong place. That's the bottom line. Maybe find somewhere else to go.
Just want to point out the puns weren't in my contract when I started working here. I only found out about it later on.
Yeah.
So
they weren't in the script until I shoehorned it in there either.
Me looks at unsubscribe buttons. That is some horrible English, dude. I hope it's your second language. And commenting on our Battlefront 2 microtransactions returning video, Ethan Skagg says, "Get a better ringtone, you unoriginal fuck." You don't need to get swearing and that.
I mean, that's probably in my place. I don't think I can cut a resort for that. I think he's absolutely right.
I think it's being bang out of order. It's unoriginal fuck. Why are you that angry?
Getting angry at YouTube, leaving angry comments in the video comments. I mean, how original can you get?
Well, exactly.
That's original, isn't it? Last up on the epic fail video again, Frederick Anderson comments, "That pun made me unsubscribe just so I could subscribe to your channel again." Big smiley face. That's the kind of. That's what I'm talking about.
At the end,
That's what I'm talking about.
I was thinking, oh no, he's gone. But then I was like, wow, that's good. He's staying.
That's the problem with PGT, right? And YouTube, you can only subscribe once. But imagine all the subscribers we would have if everyone could subscribe more than once. We'd be like, we might even have like a couple of extra ones. That would be awesome.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 more, maybe. So those are some of our suggestions for Microsoft and who they should buy to help bolster the Xbox One exclusives lineup. What do you think? Who should they buy? Let us know down in the comments below. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this every single day. You can check out that video right there, right now if you want, and the link to Patreon if you want to support the channel. See you next time.